San Diego Prep Insiders, presented by Toyota Dealers of San Diego County.
Hey there, sports fans, and welcome to sunny East Lake High School. I am Christian Pedersen. This is Sarah Chafee joining you for another episode of San Diego Prep Insider. We're going to be out here with the Titans all day. Sarah, tell them what's up.
Christian, we have a busy day ahead of us here. We're going to be getting to know two of the best high school baseball players in the county, and we have a special game for our game day segment here at East Lake. But before we do all that, you know the drill. We need to check in with our other half, TNT. What are you guys up to?
Thanks, Christian and Sarah. Tommy Morris Ty Hines here at Rancho Bernardo High School, one of the best teams in the nation. It's about to take the practice field. I'm playing a little injured right now with a throat issue,
Yes.
but I got to tough it out for you and for you as well.
That's right, as well as for this top 25 team in the nation. This baseball team's phenomenal. Tommy, thanks for coming out today. I couldn't have done TNT wouldn't have been the same without you. Now, guys, in just a bit, we're going to meet some of those players from RB, but first, where are we sending it to, Tommy?
Sending it to our top recruit.
Top Recruit is brought to you by San Diego County Toyota Dealers.
Alika Williams, Rancho Bernardo High School, and I play shortstop. I'm going to Arizona State University, and I chose Arizona State just because of their winning tradition there and the coaching staff. Tracy Smith is doing a great job at ASU, bringing in a lot of really good players, and I wanted to be a part of that. I really think my making contact with the ball and playing defense are two things that I really take pride in, and base running lately. Stealing a couple bases, but those three things I really take pride in. For the team, win CIF, win Open Division CIF. That is our main goal, and mainly like an individual goal is to help the team in any way I can to win Open Division CIF. These guys, just playing with these guys every day, it's like a family these last 4 years, and the relationships you build on the field, I don't know, you just can't find it anywhere else. One of the superstitions I had was a hat I was wearing since sophomore year or something, and it was just all white and faded, and it stood out in the field, and coach actually made me toss the hat, and I'm wearing this new one now. Honestly, our team doesn't really think about the rankings. We're just out here just having fun, playing baseball. That's what we really focus on here at RB, just having fun, playing relaxed. It's really relaxed. Just all this year's been about having fun, having as much fun as possible. And I've been playing some of the most fun baseball I have my entire baseball career so far, so it's been a lot of fun.
Sarah, for this next top recruit, we're going to go over to the lacrosse field and meet a guy named Nate McPeak. He's their goalie. Now, what makes him so special is that he's going to go play at Syracuse next year, and that's real rare for a kid from the West Coast to be headed back east to play where the game is real big.
That's quite the story. Let's hear from him in our top recruit.
Top Recruit is brought to you by San Diego County Toyota Dealers.
Hi, I'm Nate McPeak. I'm a senior at East Lake, and I'll be playing lacrosse at Syracuse University next year. I really wanted to be somewhere close to family, and I'm pretty familiar with the area, and I really wanted a diverse availability of majors, so that Syracuse had all of that and had a great lacrosse program to go with it. So I was like, hey, why not Syracuse? And it was the best option to pick. I'm looking forward to the competition in the ACC with Duke, UNC, all the different kinds of teams, and just the competition in general. It's going to be really fun and a great group of guys to go with it. The way I play, it's very interesting. I mean, I'm a larger keeper, but I like playing out of the cage and being comfortable outside the cage and having good hands. I usually stay pretty big, but being pretty honest, you just got to sit on the ball, just got to wait for it. I wound up playing lacrosse by my dad. I was playing baseball, and I just needed a break from baseball. My dad was like, hey, here's a lacrosse stick. I was like, all right, well, might as well try this. And I fell in love with the sport. I've been playing it ever since. I'm going to represent South Bay and San Diego mostly, I hope, through conduct, like sports conduct and sportsmanship, but mainly just through the energy of West Coast, because a lot of people know the West Coast is a very, very exciting place, and lacrosse out here is very fast-paced, so I'm hoping that I could replicate that on my play on the East Coast.
So those are a couple top recruits, Ty, but we got a bunch of other kids that could fit in that category. We got to give them an episode somehow, right?
That's right. They're all top performers, superstar athletes here in San Diego. Let's take a look at the watch list.
Watch List, brought to you by Corky's Pest Control.
Lance Merritt from La Costa Canyon.
The Maverick sophomore has done a great job of translating his beach skills onto the hard court as he has had a breakout year. Look for him to be the backbone of LCC volleyball for the next 2 years. Hank Onaveros from Santa Fe Christian. The Eagle senior is a goal-scoring machine and has been one of the keys to SFC becoming a legitimate lacrosse powerhouse in the county. Look for him to lead them to a deep playoff run this season. Cheyenne Pence from Hilltop. The senior Lady Lancer has shown impressive versatility all season long, as she has been a key to turning Hilltop into the premier South Bay girls lacrosse school.
If you can't get enough San Diego Prep Insider, you're not alone.
I can't. I know I can't.
I can't either. So, good news, we have the solution for you. All you have to do is check out our website, SanDiegoPrepInsider.com. We have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. We are all over the place. But our website is a really good place to catch some extra stuff.
Absolutely. That's where you can find one of our segments called Blast from the Past, where we meet people from San Diego high schools who are now killing it at the next level. You know, it makes me feel a little bit old, but it's a great segment. Let's check out this episode's installment.
This segment's brought to you by Sogo Trade.
At Sarah High School, Corey Abbott was an all-league selection both his junior and senior season, setting the school record as a junior with an ERA of .73. After graduating from Sarah, Corey made his way to Loyola Marymount University, where this season as a junior, he's breaking records again. On March 25th, Corey became the first pitcher in LMU history to throw a perfect game in a 13 strikeout performance against BYU.
Inside feed.
From the #1 brand of vehicles in Southern California comes the best-selling car in America 14 years running. The 2017 Toyota Camry is here. Now, lease the strikingly designed 2017 Camry for just $209 a month, or save thousands with 0 APR for up to 72 months plus $500 bonus cash. Want to get behind the wheel of a 2017 Camry? We've got what it takes, San Diego. Toyota, let's go places.
The sub above difference is daily, not shredded last night or baked yesterday afternoon. Good ingredients, prepped fresh every day. Because that's what daily means. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Welcome back to San Diego Prep Insider. It is now time for 5 questions.
5 Questions is brought to you by the San Diego Union Tribune.
I am now joined by Tora Nosuke Asuka. Now, Tora, thank you so much for joining me. It feels good to be around a superstar D1 athlete here today.
Thank you very much. I'm excited, to be in this interview.
Now, you guys have roughly 10 scholarship players on your team. You're one of the leaders. How do you guys have fun, because you're one of the best in the nation, when you're beating all these teams, but still stay focused?
We always have to stay focused, because we can't really take it easy on all the teams, because we did a couple of the games beginning half and didn't really work out. So we have to stay focused pitch by pitch and just play hard as we can. Yeah.
Now, you mentioned Eastlake is one of your rivals. You're really looking forward to playing Eastlake. What is it about Eastlake that makes them your rival, and what's going to happen when you play them this year?
Eastlake's our rivals because they obviously have good players. We like competing and we like playing good teams, so that's why I like playing Eastlake.
Very nice, very nice. Now, you're going to USD, you're staying local. Obviously, you go here to Rancho Bernardo High School, you're a Bronco. What was it about USD that made you choose them?
First of all, I like their campus and the coaches. They have really nice coaches. I feel like they're gonna help me a lot in my baseball ability and my skill, and I just felt like that was the right school to go to.
Very nice. Now, your dad was a pro athlete. He played for the Texas Rangers as well as the Padres. Do you feel any type of pressure to kind of live up to any sort of expectations?
Not really, because I'm a different player than my dad was. I'm short, but I like to go by height doesn't measure heart, and I like to just kind of show myself that I can do it and I can beat the bigger guys than me.
So being that your dad was a pro athlete, now he's a coach for the Padres, what types of tips does he give you to help your game?
He gives me a lot of tips. He helps my mental side, my skills, and he's just helped me since I was little. And he's just always my role model too.
Last question here. So you got some bling, bling, bling on. What is this all about?
There's a song called Bling Blau, Skateboard P, and we always like do this dance, weird dance, and just to get the team going. Like I just like to have fun. Yeah.
Very nice. Well, shout out to Skateboard P, being bling, bling, bow.
Bling Blau.
Very, very nice. Thank you for your time, my man. And Tommy, we're gonna send it over to you.
Thank you, Ty. I'm here with Kyle Mitchell, big power hitter here from Regiment Bernard. But before we get to that, he was just talking to Tora. Tora's got the necklaces. He has a lot of pregame stuff that he does. Can you describe Tora's pregame ritual before we even get into you?
Well, he has a buddy. His name's Kichi Sato. That they do a little dance, kind of with each other. It's like a dance singing combination. They do it in Japanese, so we don't ever really know what they're talking about.
So for all you know, they could be talking a lot of trash to everybody. And
maybe.
But back to you. 12 home runs last year, most of the state. What was last year like?
Last year was awesome. You know, we got close to the championship. You know, we lost in the semifinals to Cathedral 2-1, but I was just happy to contribute as much as I did.
And last year was junior year. Now you're a senior. In between now and then, you committed to University of San Diego. Congratulations. Why USD?
Well, I've had a lot of family influence there. I've been around the school for most of my life. My grandpa, Brad Holland, was the head basketball coach there for 13 seasons, and my mom and stepmom both graduated there, a few years ago. So it just seemed like a right fit.
And you got to do some of the national stuff during the offseason too. So what was all that stuff like? All the other competition outside of high school?
It was great. I mean, I was the best guys in the country all summer. I went to area codes. Was out in Cary, North Carolina, playing with Tournament of Stars. Was fortunate enough to make the USA team. But yeah, it was awesome competition, meeting everybody from all over the country.
And what are your goals for yourself this year and goals for the team?
For the team, we want to get back to that sophomore year feeling. When we beat LCC to win the Open Division Championship. For myself, I don't ever really set too many number goals. Just want to help out the team as much as I can, so we can get back to that.
All right, Kyle, thank you so much for joining us. Christian and Sarah, sending it back over to you.
Thanks so much, guys. I'm here joined by Sonny Rivera. He's a second baseman for the East Lake Titans. Now, Sonny, next year you're headed to Long Beach State to be a dirtbag. And no, that is just the mascot. How did you ultimately decide on Long Beach State?
It's really a great atmosphere around there. It's a winning atmosphere. They have had a lot of really good MLB players come in there, Evan Longoria, Troy Tulowitzki, so it's a lot to look up to.
Who helped you throughout the entire process?
All my coaches, they really had a big influence on me, and just my parents, they've always been support, and it's been a pretty fun journey, but I'm glad that I know where I'm going to be next year.
You've been playing baseball ever since you were young. What was it about baseball that you always loved?
Just going out with my brothers. My teammates here, they're family, and there's nothing better than going out to the field, with the same atmosphere. Everybody's excited when you succeed, so it's just the baseball atmosphere with my family. That's pretty much it.
How has your game changed through, your younger years all the way up to your senior year now?
Really, my dad, he instilled at a young age that competing and working hard is really the way to go, and going about your business. And it's really easy when you have great parents to support you throughout that.
If you could bat against any pitcher in Major League Baseball, who would it be and why?
Clayton Kershaw, just because he's a competitor and he's the best at his craft, so yeah.
How do you think that would go?
He'd probably strike me out.
Thank you so much, Sonny. We wish you the best of luck this season and in the future. We're going to toss it now over to Christian. He's with one of your current teammates and one of your future teammates as well. Christian.
Thank you very much, Sarah. I'm joined by resident hitting expert here at East Lake, LJ Jones. Long Jack, thank you very much for being with us today. How you doing? Okay, let's get straight into it. This is a big senior season for you. You've got college coming up next year. What extra work did you put in getting ready for this season?
Honestly, just taking hitting very seriously. Come here after practices or really early in the morning. Come do my self-work and
also practicing with the team to get better and get ready for the next game.
Now, all that work has paid off. You were going to get a chance to play at Long Beach State next year. Tell us a little bit about what that experience was like, getting that offer, and just tell us everything.
Well, I got the call from Coach Bergeron, and he called me up there and he said, you know, I'd really like to see you play very well. I'd like to have you up here to visit me. And we went up there, me and my mom and my dad, and it was a great environment. We really loved it, and we were ready to commit and play dirty bag baseball.
Very nice. Now, for the people that are new to you, you are a big-time hitter. You hit a lot of huge home runs out here for the Titans. Tell us a little bit about yourself, your game. Who do you model yourself after?
I'd have to say I model my game after Giancarlo Stanton because he has a lot of power, a lot of pop, hits the ball well to all sides of the field, and I just want to be that guy that's pretty much a game changer.
So, for yourself, you've had a bunch of big moments here, huge clutch playoff home runs. I'm not going to spoil that for the fans, but tell us, what do you think is going to be your lasting memory from your time here at East Lake?
Definitely hitting 2 home runs against La Jolla Country Day to advance us. It was a great moment for the whole team. We were really excited, really pumped to get to the next game and to eventually move on to CIF.
So what's left this season? What's the goals for you? What's the goals for the team?
Well, definitely big prize to win CIF, open division hopefully, but just take one game at a time and see how we do.
There you go. See how you do indefinitely is going to be open division, maybe even a championship. Who knows? These Titans are the legitimate powerhouse here in San Diego. You got to come check LJ out. Thank you very much for being with us today. Let's go now to Honor Roll.
Honor Roll is brought to you by Lolitas Restaurants.
Daniel Robinson runs track and cross country for the Cathedral Catholic Dons. The senior has been on varsity all 4 years of high school and succeeds in the classroom with a 4.7 GPA. Next year, he's interested in furthering his education at Johns Hopkins University, George Washington University, or the University of Chicago. His twin brother, Michael Robinson, is also a track and cross country star for the Dons. He too has been on varsity all 4 years of high school. He has a 4.7 GPA and is interested in attending Purdue, the University of Illinois, or Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology. Samantha Moothart plays softball for La Jolla Country Day, and off the field she has a 4.1 GPA and is a peer leader for freshmen and a peer tutor on campus. Next year, she's staying local and attending the University of San Diego, where she plans on studying psychology in hopes of becoming a therapist.
Advice from a Pro is brought to you by Fix Auto.
Honestly, just enjoy their high school career. You know, it's just one of those things that, you know, if you have the talent to get to the next level, you'll get there. If not, just go out there and enjoy it, enjoy the game. For me, you know, after high school, it was really like the just being away from home. You know, just going out and kind of being on my own. That was the first time in my life that I've done that, so that was really the biggest struggle for me. I just had to man up and get after it and accept that it was my job and just do it. Just going through the minor leagues, it was just a grind every single day, going out there and playing just a different style of baseball, and you just got to go out there and just compete.
The sum above difference is love. Bread that loves the juice, juice that loves the bread. Ah, yes. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Fix Auto, the first words that should come to mind after an accident.
Ants and spiders and other pests are out there loitering in your landscape.
Loiter.
Don't invite them in. Unfriend them instead by calling Corky's Pest Control. Corky stops the ants and spiders in your landscape before they come inside. Get out of here. Don't give the ants in your plants a chance to advance. Don't let spiders become insiders. Corky's Ultimate Pest Control Service guarantees you won't have pests in your home.
Call 1-800-901-1102. Corky's!
Do you
you follow high school sports? The San Diego Union Tribune's free UT Preps app is the go-to source for your favorite high school sports teams. Get schedules, scores, standings, news, and more right on your phone. Follow your favorite high school team by sport. Share photos and videos right from the game. See rosters and player profiles complete with game-by-game statistics and receive push notifications for game updates. Don't miss any of the action at Oceanside, Chula Vista, Torrey Pines, and many more San Diego schools. Download the free UT Preps app on Google Play or the Apple App Store.
Lolitas. Family owned and operated with over 5 decades of experience in the Mexican food business. Treat yourself to savory fish tacos, shrimp and carne asada fries, or indulge in a true authentic Mexican breakfast. Stop by one of 6 San Diego locations and experience the Lolitas family legacy, as well as handcrafted meals that are sure to satisfy.
Aww. Fix Auto, the first words that should come to mind after an accident.
Tommy, it's one of my favorite sports, but it's also one of the sports that I'm the worst at, and it's golf. It's time for building character.
It is time for building character. And Ty, I got a teacher for you. I got someone who can help you with your golf swing. Her name is Brooke Say. She's from the Francis Parker School, and she's an unbelievable golfer. Let's take a look at her story. With this 30-foot putt, Francis Parker Jr. Brooke Say won the Annika Invitational and gave herself admission to her first pro event. This was a moment 12 years in the making. Brooke, how did you start playing golf?
I started when I was 4. My dad was starting to take lessons and he just brought me along with him, and then I liked it, so slowly I started playing more. I did some summer camps and just kept practicing more and more, and now I play every day. So
It didn't take long for Brooke to start playing in tournaments.
when I was 7, I played my first tournament, and those probably have 6 or 7 tournaments a year, and then after that I started qualifying into Junior Worlds and US Kids, and then now I'm playing in AJGA and USGA.
4 years later as a freshman, Brooke took home the CIF San Diego Section Championship. This year in February, Brooke made her mark on a national level again. And you just won another big tournament. Can you talk about what that tournament was and how it all went down?
Yeah, so I just won the AJGA Invitational hosted by Annika Sorenstam, one of the legends in the game of golf, arguably the best female golfer. So that was also a really neat experience. Annika stayed out there for the entire week. She wanted to make sure all the details are right. She gave us advice, put on clinics, and it was really great to hear from her. And I won on, well, I bogeyed the last hole to get into a playoff, and I won on the second hole of the playoff with a 30-foot putt, and it was just really neat to do that right in front of Annika, who I look up to so much.
Brooke enjoyed her time on the national spotlight.
It was cool. It was definitely also cool to see how those productions work, and I got toured around the building and everything and see how they put on shows. I got to meet the people on the show and also just see how Annika dealt with the press and everything.
Following the win, Brooke got a chance to compete in her first pro tournament, the Florida Naturals Charity Classic.
I wasn't super nervous because I didn't have any expectations going into it. I was just enjoying every moment of it, and once again learning from the people around me, seeing how the pros practice and learning what it's like to be on tour. And all the pros were super welcoming of me. So.
Even though she's only 16, Brooke is wise beyond her years. What advice would you give to young girls who want to pick up the golf sticks and start to play?
I think the hardest thing is just to accept that you're not going to be perfect, especially with golf. There's so many aspects of the game, and your game's never going to be 100%. And I always catch myself expecting it to be. And even if your irons were good yesterday, they might not be good today. And to just accept that as a part of golf and not because of you, but still try to always work hard to improve it and persevere through those moments.
So, folks, it's time for game day. But you know what, Sarah? Game day shouldn't just mean one game. It's a huge day on the campus for Eastlake. You got this game going on. They're taking on Grossmont, but also volleyball's taking on LCC. That's another huge matchup. I'm actually going to get out of the sun a little bit, go inside, check out the volleyball game. Sarah, I will leave you here.
Have fun with that, Christian. I'm going to stay out here and absorb as much vitamin D as I can. Plus, warm-ups are starting. It's going to be a fantastic baseball game. Couldn't be more excited. So I'll see you at the end.
I'll see you around.
Game Day is brought to you by Jersey Mike's.
Okay, it just ended up being too difficult to pick one Jersey Mike's fan of the game, so I'm awarding it to all three of my buddies here. You guys get a free sub from Jersey Mike's. I want to go around and I want you guys to tell me what your favorite sub is.
All right, it's the club special, whatever the club is. Yeah.
Giant number 13.
I like the Italian giant.
Well, you guys, congratulations. You guys earned it. Go continue working hard, cheering on your guys. Congratulations. Whew. 2 big games, only 1 day. That was a lot of work, but that was a lot of fun.
I had a lot of fun. I'm kind of exhausted now, but folks, this is where we need you to do the work. We need you to get on social media. Let us know who you think really brought the heat today. Who was the best fan section? Who was the fan of the game? Let us know that on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, at SD Prep Insider. There could be some swag involved in it for you.
All right, Ty, that's all we have for this episode of San Diego Prep Insider.
Unfortunately, another great episode in the books. Thanks so much for tuning in. For Tommy Morris, Sarah Chafee, Christian Pedersen, and myself, we will see you next time.